Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? What's going on? It's me, Josh, here again. You already know this, it's me. Now this video is called Rules That I Live By. Over the years in my, short time on this planet, I've learned things, I've seen things, and I basically, I have a small list of rules that I currently live by. At the end of this video, I'd like, if you guys left comments, what are some rules you currently live by from things you've learned in life? And shoot, maybe some of these rules I say in this video apply to you as well. So, let's jump right into it. Number one, first rule that I live by is avoid a regret-filled coffin. Here's the thing, I believe that the only thing worse than death is a regret-filled coffin. It's hard to really grasp that concept because the future seems so far away. It's easy to just sit down and watch Netflix all day for a week. But it's when, you're really old and you just wake up one morning and you realize that you wasted so much time, you weren't as ambitious as you could have. You didn't take these leaps of faith when you were younger and you had the chance to. So, my goal is to live my life without regrets. Try to leave no stone unturned. Number two, second rule, self-acceptance. I love and accept myself for who I am. I appreciate my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm not ashamed of anything. I think a lot of us, especially when you're younger, but I think a lot of us at one point or another go through periods where, we don't feel like we're enough. We don't feel like we're worthy. Maybe, you weren't accepted in school or accepted in social groups. People make fun of you, this, that, and the third. And the important thing to recognize is that, look, all of us are unique and all of us are special. If someone's gonna make fun of you because you like to wear a shirt that someone else thinks is stupid, screw them. They're stupid. If you're into video games, you're into video games. If you're into sports, you're into sports. I'm coming up with this stuff off the top of my head, but you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, my goal is to, love myself for who I am. I love my sense of humor, the way I look, the way I dress, the way I sound, all of it. Number three, third rule, vulnerability is a strength. So this is really important to me because, I think a lot of men are socialized to avoid vulnerability because vulnerability, some people can look at it as a weakness, that's not manly to be vulnerable. Are you serious? What I've learned is that being vulnerable is important. You need to be vulnerable. You need to be comfortable with being vulnerable because that allows you to develop deeper and more meaningful relationships with people in your life. That's the only way you could get close to people. For example, your family, right? Your family is probably a group of people that you're closest to. And you're closest to them because they've seen you at your best. They've seen you at your worst. They know your fears. They know your ambitions. They know everything. So you take this concept and you apply it to all aspects of your life. Your friendships, your relationships. For a while, I was always afraid of being vulnerable. I didn't want to let anybody in. And that did affect some of my relationships with other people. Fourth rule is to lead by example. Because here's the thing, I like to think of myself as a nice person, a hardworking person, a caring person. I could go out of my way and tell a million people this. Hey, I'm really nice. Hey, I'm hardworking. Hey, I'm really giving. But none of these words mean anything if you don't back them up. So instead of talking so much about who I am or what I do, I focus on just being that person and not just doing these things to prove something to other people. Really embodying what it means to be the type of person that I want to be, whether 10,000 people are watching or nobody is watching. Number five, it's okay to be selfish. I believe that at times it is very important to put your needs first because the life you live is yours, not anybody else's. It's your responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. And it's on you to create the type of life you want to have. I'm at a stage of my life right now where I'm very focused and I'm trying to work for the life I want to have down the road. And sometimes, it means that I miss out on certain opportunities with other people. I might miss out on parties or some social events because, I'm up all night either, working on some new jokes to try it on stage or recording a video because I love making videos. And the thing is, all of these little sacrifices you make for the life you want to have down the road are worth it. They're worth it as long as you put in the time, you put in the effort. For example, I remember I was watching a documentary on Kanye West and it was really reassuring to hear that when he was just getting into music and everything, he would lock himself in his room for days. He wouldn't even shower and he would be missing out on parties and get-togethers with some of his friends and everything. But to him, it was worth it because he spent so much time working on making beats and basically becoming the musician, the musical genius that he is today. Number six, family over everything. I really do my best to let my family know how much they mean to me. I really try. They're on the other side of the country right now, in the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle, Washington area. And I'm out here in the Midwest, and it's I don't get to see them as often as I used to. So I really try to do my best. I call them every day and let them know, hey, you guys mean a lot to me. I love you. You know, I miss you so much. Family is very important. And the thing is, what I've realized too is that family doesn't necessarily mean like your blood, like biological family. You know, you could have a very close friend that's down for you, that's there since day one. They're considered family too. So this concept basically means, you know, make sure you let the people that you care about know how much you care about them. Number 7, last point, and I actually mentioned this in my previous video, and that is seeing the world for what it is. You know, I don't tell myself that the world is just sunshine and rainbows and everything is always positive. Like that's not true. And if you walk around with this false sense of, you know, what life is, what the world is, you know, inevitably things are gonna happen in life that fall short of that standard that you set life to be. And that is like the quickest way to become unhappy. You know, I've seen people in life where, you know, they feel like they wake up one day like, today is gonna be amazing and it's gonna be perfect. Today is only positive. It's only gonna be a good day. And then like noon comes around and then it just starts raining outside. Now it's like their whole world comes tumbling down. Now everything is horrible. Everything is just disgusting. So I think if you just accept the world for what it is, you take the good and you take the bad and understand that, you know, in some ways, that's kind of what makes life beautiful. That nothing is always perfect. If everything was perfect, that'd be boring. That'd be really boring. Anyway, this concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I want to know, are there any of these rules that apply to you? Leave your comments down below. Like this video as well. Give this video a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I release videos every week. That's it for me, all right? I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Peace.